Students, in this session we will study about transpose of a matrix. Okay, so we know what is the transpose of a matrix. So let's take a matrix A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the order of this matrix is 3 by 2. Then the transpose of this matrix is represented by the transpose of matrix A, that is represented by the symbol A dash, and it is the matrix obtained by interchanging its rows and columns. That is, we are writing the first row as first column, second row as second column, third row as third column. That is, the order of this matrix will be 2 by 3. Okay, so that is known as the transpose of a matrix. So the transpose of a matrix is the matrix obtained by interchanging its rows and columns. Okay, suppose if we have, let matrix A is equal to, in general way, Aij, and the order of this matrix is m by n, then its transpose, okay, then its transpose is given by this element Aij will change, okay, to Aji. That is, here this element belongs to ith row and jth column. Now it will be belongs to the jth row and ith column, and the order of this matrix will be n by m. Okay, so that is the transpose of a matrix. Okay, now let's take the properties of the transpose of the matrix. Now the first property is A transpose, a double transpose is A. Okay, the double transpose. Suppose, what are you seeing here, that we had taken the transpose of this matrix here. This is A dash. Now take the transpose of its again, A dash whole dash. That is, we are transposing, taking the transpose of A dash. Okay, the transpose of a transpose. Now what will happen? This first row will become the first column. Okay, and this second row will become the second column. So what are you getting? This is nothing, this is A, original matrix A. Okay, so that is the first property. The double transpose of a matrix gives you the original matrix again. Now the second we have that if you are multiplying a matrix A by a scalar k, okay, and then you are taking its transpose, or we are taking the transpose of a matrix first and then we are multiplying it by k, the meaning is same. Okay, so take the left hand side of this. In the same question, we are multiplying this matrix A by k. Okay, so let's write its column. So what will happen? The k will multiply each element. Okay, each and every element. So we are getting this. Okay, and now you are taking the transpose of this. Okay, the transpose of this matrix. So let's take the transpose here. Okay, the transpose of this matrix, what will you get? The first row will become the first column. So k, 4k, second row is the second column, and the third row becomes the third column, and the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. Okay, now take its right hand side. So let's see the right hand side. What will happen? K is multiplied by the transpose of matrix A. Now what is the transpose of matrix A? 1, 2, 3. The first row is 1, 2, 3, second row is 4, 5, 6. So when you will multiply this by k, you will get k, 2k, 3k, 4k, 5k and 6k. And what is this? They are same. Okay, both are same. The order of this is also 2 by 3. It means either you can take you can multiply a matrix by k, then you can take the transpose, or first you can take the transpose, then you can multiply it by k. Okay, Next property we'll take, that is third one, that if you have the sum of two matrices, okay, that is we are adding the two matrices A and B and then we are taking its transpose, or we are taking the transpose of the matrix separately and then we are adding them, okay, the meaning is same. So in either way we can do that, okay. So let's take example of it. And you know, in matrix addition, the two matrices can be added only when their order is same. So we have to take the two matrices here in such a way that their order is same. So let's take matrix A as the previous one, and here we have matrix B. So because we have to add both the matrices, so we have to take the order same. So here it is 3 by 2. So here also we have to take a 3 by 2 matrix. Okay. So minus 7, 8, 9, minus 10, 11, 12. Let's take this one. Okay. The order is same. Now in the left hand side you are seeing that we have A plus B transpose. So first we have to add them, A plus B. So what will be A plus B? Just we have to add their corresponding elements. So 1 minus 7 is minus 6. Okay, 4 minus 10 is minus 6. 2 plus 8 is 10. 5 plus 11 is 16. 3 plus 9 is 12. 6 plus 12 is 18. And now you are taking its transpose. That is our left hand side. A plus B whole dash. So when you will take the transpose of this, the first row will become the first column, okay, second row will become the second column, third row will become the third column, and the order of this will be 2 by 3. Now what are you seeing in the right hand side? In right hand side we are taking the transpose of both of them. So let's take RHS. So RHS is A dash plus B dash, okay. So what will be A dash? That you have to take the transpose of this matrix. So 1, 4, first row, first column, second row, second column, third row, third column, plus similarly for B, okay, minus 7, minus 10, then 8, 11, and then 9, 12. And now you have to add, the order of this is 2 by 3, the order of this is also 2 by 3. So now we have to add these two matrices. So 1 minus 7 is minus 6, okay, 4 minus 10 is minus 6, 2 plus 8 is 10, 5 plus 11 is 16, 3 plus 9 is 12, 6 plus 12 is 18, and the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. So what are you seeing here? That both LHS and RHS, they are same, that is A plus B whole dash is equal to A dash plus B dash, okay. Now we have the fourth property. Fourth property is A B whole dash is equal to B dash A dash. What is going on here? That you are multiplying matrix A by matrix B and then you are taking its transpose. And here in the right hand side we have taken the transpose of A and B separately and then we are multiplying B dash by A dash. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, so let matrix A as 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 1 and 5. So the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. You know, the multiplication is defined only when the column of matrix A is equal to the number of rows of matrix B. So we have to take a matrix B here in which we have the 3 rows. Okay, so let's take here 5, 0, 2, minus 3, 7, 8. So what's the order of this? This order is 3 by 2. So what we are seeing here, that the number of columns of this is equal to the number of rows of this matrix, so we can multiply them. So first we have to find out the product AB here. Okay, so let's find the product AB, that what will be AB here. So to find out AB, we have to multiply the first row with first column. Okay, we have to multiply this first row with first column. Okay, first row and here first column. So 1 is multiplied by 5, you are getting 5. 2 is multiplied by 0, you are getting 0. 3 multiplied by 2, you are getting 6. Okay, then you have to multiply this first row with second column here. So 1 multiplied by minus 3, you are getting minus 3. 2 multiplied to 7, we are getting 14. And 3 multiplied to 8 is, we are getting 24. Okay, then we have to take the second row. Okay, I will take the second row and first column. The corresponding elements, we have to take the sum of the product of their corresponding elements. So 0 multiplied by 5 is 0. Minus 1 multiplied by 0 is 0. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. And now we'll second row and the second column. 0 multiplied by minus 3 is 0. Minus 1 multiplied by 7 is minus 7. Okay, and 5 multiplied by 8 is plus 40. And the order of this will be 2 by 2. So what we are getting here, 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, 20 plus 24 plus 14. 14 minus 3 is how much? 11, and 11 plus 24 is 35. Okay. Okay, and here we have 10, and this is 40 minus 7 is 33. So that is the matrix of order 2 by 2. And now we'll take the transpose of this matrix, AB whole transpose. That is our LHS. Okay, so what will you get? This first row will become the first column, 11, 35. Second row will become the second column. Okay, so this is our left hand side. Now in the right hand side you are seeing that we have the transpose of B and transpose of A. So let's take the transpose of B. Okay, so the transpose of B is, it is 3 by 2 matrix, so transpose of this will be 2 by 3. Okay, so first row will become the first column, second row second column, third row third column, and the order of this will be 2 by 3. And similarly A dash is here 1 2 3 0 minus 1 5. So first row will become the first column. Okay, so 1 2 3. Okay, and the second row is 0 minus 1 5. So here we have 0 minus 1 5. So the order of this is 3 by 2. So you are seeing here that we can multiply B dash by A dash because the number of columns here is equal to the number of rows. So that will be our RHS, B dash multiplied by A dash. Okay, so we can do it directly. So we have to multiply the first row with first column. Okay, so what will you get? 5 multiplied by 1 is 5, 0 multiplied by 2 is 0, 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. Then first row second column, 5 multiplied by 0 is 0, 0 multiplied by minus 1 is 0, 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. Okay, now we'll take the second row. Okay, second row first column. So what we'll get? Minus 3 multiplied by 1 is minus 3, 7 multiplied by 2 is 14, 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. And then second row second column. So we are getting minus 3 multiplied by 0 is 0, 7 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 7, and 8 multiplied by 5 is 40. So the order of this is 2 by 2. So let's see what we are getting. 11, here we are getting 10, and this will be 24, and here we have 11, that will be 35, and here we are getting 33. The order of this is 2 by 2. So what are you seeing here? The left hand side is 11, 10, 35, 33, and the right hand side is also 11, 10, 35, 33. So they are same. Okay, so this was the fourth property, that AB transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. I hope that this is clear to you. the matrix which are called symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Now what is the meaning of symmetric matrix? So let's take one example. Let matrix A is equal to, okay, it is a square matrix. Okay, this can happen only in a square matrix. So let's write here A, B, C, okay, D, E, and this is F. Now I have taken this matrix here. Okay, now when you are taking its transpose, now what is A dash, the transpose of this matrix? So what you have to do, you have to write the first row as first column A, B, C, then second row as second column B, D, E, and then third row as third column, that is C, E, and F. Now what is happening? What are you seeing here? That you are seeing that these two matrices are same. Let's compare the first row ABC, first row ABC, second row BDE, BDE, third row is CEF, CEF. So it means the transpose of this matrix is equal to original matrix. Okay? A dash is equal to A. So A square matrix A square matrix A is said to be a symmetric matrix if the transpose of matrix is equal to itself. Okay, so in general way, if you will say let matrix A is equal to Aij of order m by m, okay, then A is symmetric if A dash is equal to A, that is matrix Aji is equal to Aij. Okay, what are you seeing here? That the jith element of this matrix is equal to ijth element of this matrix. Okay, here you are seeing that, okay, this D and D, they are same. Okay, B and D are same in this way. Now let's take skew symmetric matrix. So we are taking example. Let's take a matrix B. Suppose here we have 0 A B minus A minus B 0. Let's take this as minus C, C, and this is 0. So this is a square matrix of order 3. Now what will happen when you will take its transpose? Okay, then what is B dash? So B dash is equal to, what will happen? The first row is first column 0 A B, second row is second column minus A 0 minus C, and the third row is the third column minus B C 0. So you are seeing here that here we have 0 A B and here we have 0 minus A minus B. So let's multiply this by minus sign. Okay, or we are taking minus common from this, meaning is same. So we are multiplying all the elements of this with minus sign, or we are taking minus common from each. So what will happen? 0 A B minus A 0 minus C minus B C, and this is 0. Now what is happening? You are seeing that these are same. Okay, this is matrix B. Okay, so what we are getting? The B dash is equal to minus of matrix B. So a matrix B is said to be a skew symmetric matrix only when the transpose of B is equal to negative of B. Okay, so this is clear to you? So here we will take suppose matrix B is equal to, we have Bij of order m by m, it is a square matrix of order m. Then what will be B dash? Then the B dash will be Bji of order m by m. Now this B is skew symmetric. Okay, when it will be skew symmetric matrix, if B dash is equal to B. Now what is B dash? B dash is Bji is equal to, okay, minus B, Bij. Okay. Now, what will happen when you are taking its diagonal? Okay, you are seeing here that the diagonal elements, all the diagonal elements are equal. So when we are taking the diagonal elements, this is A11, this is A22, this is A33, or we can say B11, B22, B33. Okay, so all the diagonal elements you are seeing here 0. So at diagonal, what we have? At diagonal, I is equal to J. So what will happen here? Here we are getting Bii because I and J both are equal, and let's take this minus inside the bracket, and this will also minus Bii, and because they are equal matrix, they are of the same order. Okay, at diagonal. Okay, so their corresponding elements are equal. It is equal to minus Bii, Bii is equal to minus Bii. Now transfer this Bii to this side. So what we are getting, twice of Bii is equal to 0. So Bii is equal to 0. So that proves that in a skew symmetric matrix, all the elements at the main diagonal are 0. So that's the proof. In 1 mark or 2 mark question, they can ask you to prove that all the diagonal elements of a skew symmetric matrix are 0. So in this way you can prove it. Okay, I hope that this is clear to you. Now we have the theorem 1. Theorem 1 is saying you that for any square matrix A with real number entries, A plus A dash is symmetric matrix and A minus A dash is symmetric matrix. Okay, so this question can be asked in 2 marks. So let's prove first A plus A dash is symmetric matrix. Okay, so to prove A plus A dash is symmetric matrix, let us suppose let matrix B is equal to A plus A dash. Now this B matrix, that is A plus A dash, will be symmetric only when its transpose is equal to itself. So now let's take its transpose. So B dash is equal to A plus A dash whole dash. Okay. Now you have seen in the properties of transpose of a matrix that this transpose is distributive over addition. So it will come on both the matrices. Okay. So here we have A dash plus A double dash. Now A dash will remain as it is, and you have seen the double transpose of a matrix is matrix A again. Okay, so A double dash is A. Now matrix addition is commutative, that we have seen the property, so we can write this as A plus A dash. Okay, this is the commutative law of addition. Okay, and this is equal to B. So what we are saying that B dash is equal to B, that is the transpose of B is equal to B, that is the transpose of A plus A dash is equal to A plus A dash. So you have to write here, since A plus A dash transpose is equal to A plus A dash, so A plus A dash is symmetric matrix. So this is symmetric. Okay, this is symmetric matrix. Now we have the second part, that A minus A dash. So let's take the second one. Okay, let suppose this as C is equal to A minus A dash. Now we can prove that this A minus A dash, that is C, is skew symmetric matrix only when we are taking the transpose of C and we are getting C dash is equal to minus C. So let's take the transpose of C here. So C dash is equal to A minus A dash whole dash. Okay. Now this will be by using the property. Okay, this transpose will distribute over both the matrices because this is also the addition of two matrices. Okay, so it will become A dash, and transpose, double transpose of A will be A, and this is commutative. Okay, and then you can take minus sign common, so we are getting this, and this is minus C. So what we are saying, that the C dash is equal to minus C. So therefore C is skew symmetric matrix, that is A minus A dash is skew symmetric matrix. Okay, so this is skew symmetric matrix. I hope that this is clear to you. Theorem 2 is saying you that any square matrix can be expressed as a sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. That if you have a square matrix, then that can be split as split that in two matrices, in which one of them is symmetric, another is skew symmetric. Okay, so let's see how it can happen. So let's take a matrix A. Okay, so suppose A is a square matrix here. Then you are saying that we can write this as A plus A dash, and here we are writing A minus A dash. In the previous theorem, you have seen that A plus A dash is symmetric. Okay, this is symmetric and this is skew symmetric, that we have proved earlier. Okay, so A plus A dash and this is A minus A dash, and if I will write this in this way, then what will happen? You are seeing that A dash and minus A dash will cancel and we are getting 2A. A plus A is 2A, but here we have A. So let's divide it by 2 and it is also by 2. Okay, so this matrix A is the sum of two matrices in which this one is symmetric and the second one is skew symmetric matrix. Okay, A plus A dash is symmetric, so that's why A plus A dash by 2 is also symmetric matrix. Similarly, A minus A dash is skew symmetric matrix, so A minus A dash by 2 is skew symmetric matrix. So in this way you can split a square matrix A as a sum of two matrices in which one of them is symmetric, another is skew symmetric. Okay, now we'll take one example of it. Okay, its proof is not in your course. Now let's take this example. So here in this example you have to express this square matrix as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Okay, so that is we have to split this matrix A as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Okay, so let's see how we have to split that. Okay, solution of this. Okay, now what will be the transpose of this matrix A? So first we have to write its transpose. The transpose of this matrix, the first row will become the first column, 1 minus 2 4. Second row, okay, is the second column, 3 0 5. Third row is the third column. Okay, so this is A dash. So in the theorem you have seen that A plus A dash by 2 is symmetric and A minus A dash by 2 is skew symmetric. So first we have to find out A plus A dash by 2 here. So let P is equal to half of A plus A dash. Okay, let's take P matrix as half of A plus A dash. So A plus A dash by 2 can be written as half of A plus A dash. So half of A plus A dash. So matrix A is here, you are saying 1 minus 2 4, 3 0 5, 7 minus 1 6. Okay, and the transpose of this, that is A dash, is 1 3 7 minus 2 0 minus 1 4 5 6. Okay, so now let's add them. So what we will get? Half. These are the order of these two matrices same, so we can add their corresponding elements. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, minus 2 plus 3 is 1. 4 plus 7 is 11. 3 minus 2 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Minus 1 plus 5 is 4. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay, and now we have to multiply this matrix by half. It means each and every element of this will be divided by 2. So here we are getting 1. This will be 1 by 2. It will be 11 by 2. Then we have 1 by 2. Here we have 0 by 2, that is 0. 4 by 2 is 2. This is 11 by 2. Here we have 2. And here we have 12 by 2, that is 6. And now we have to check whether this matrix is symmetric or not. So therefore we have to find out. Okay, we have to find out here what will be P dash. Okay, so let's take what is P dash here. So this first row will become the first column. So 1 half 11 by 2. Second row will become the second column, half 0 2. Third row will become the third column. Okay. So what we are seeing here? We are seeing that this P dash and this P, they are same, is equal to P. So it means P is symmetric. Okay. So it is symmetric matrix. So P is symmetric matrix. Now we will take let us say the matrix Q. You have seen that A minus A dash by 2 is Q symmetric matrix. So let Q is equal to half of A minus A dash. Okay. Now half of A minus A dash. Here we can write this as half. Okay, half A, the matrix A is here 1 minus 2 4 3 0 5 7 minus 1 6. Then we have the minus sign. Now we have to write A dash. So 1 3 7 minus 2 0 minus 1 4 5 6. Okay. So now what we have to do? We have to subtract their corresponding elements. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. And then we have 4 minus 7 is minus 3. And take the second row of both. 3 minus of minus 2, that will become plus 5. Okay. 0 minus 0 is 0. And here we have 5 minus of minus 1 is 6. Then we have third row of both matrix. 7 minus of 4 is 3. Okay. Minus 1 minus of 5 is minus 6. And 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay. So now you have to multiply this matrix by half. So we are getting 0. This is minus 5 by 2. This is minus 3 by 2. Here we have 5 by 2, 0 by 2 is 0. 6 by 2 is 3. Here we have 3 by 2. Minus 6 divided by 2 is minus 3, and then we have 0. So what are you seeing here? That the main diagonal, all the elements of main diagonal are 0. So it can be skew symmetric matrix. So let's check. Okay. So now Q dash is equal to. So let's take its transpose. So 0, the first row will become the first column. Okay. Second row is the second column. And the third row is the third column. Okay. Then take minus common from each element. So we have 0, this is 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 3 by 2. Here we have plus 5 by 2, 0 and 3. Okay, plus 3. Here we have 3 by 2. This is minus 3 and 0. So what we are seeing here, that this is Q. So it is equal to minus Q. So it means what we have, Q is Q symmetric matrix. So therefore Q is Q symmetric matrix. Okay. Q is Q symmetric matrix. Okay. Now we'll check whether the sum of P and Q is equal to A or not in the next step. So we are getting P matrix this, and this is a Q matrix, and we have to check it. So now the sum of these two matrices P plus Q. So we have to add them, and we have to check whether P plus Q is equal to this matrix A or not. Okay. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Okay. So what we'll get? 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 is minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. 11 by 2 minus 3 by 2 will be, what will be? Minus 8 by 2, sorry, plus 8 by 2. So we are getting 4. Okay. Half plus 5 by 2. So half plus 5 by 2 will be 6 by 2, that is 3. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, 11 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 14 by 2. 14 by 2 is 7. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. and 6 plus 0 is 6. So is this same? Yes, P plus Q is equal to A. Okay, so that proves here that square matrix A can be split as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Okay, so here A is the sum of these two matrices in which P is symmetric and Q is skew symmetric matrix. I hope that this is clear to you.